Hello there, this is Shane Harder with BCHousingnetwork.com and Prudential Realty. This video that we're going to be doing talks to home buyers that are looking to purchase a place within British Columbia, or people that are looking for more information on how to purchase a place right here in BC. We deal with the following areas. Within the surrounding areas of Greater Vancouver, we tackle Coquitlam, Surrey, White Rock, Delta, New West, Abbotsford, Mission, Chilliwack, Burnaby, Vancouver, Langley, and Aldergrove. Now, if you're located elsewhere, for example, Penticton, Kelowna, or Vancouver Island, we do have agents working in those areas, and they do follow the same sort of protocols as we do. So if you like our presentation here today, you can contact us, and we'll put you in touch with an agent that works alongside BC Housing Network and Prudential Realty. Now, when you're thinking of purchasing a place, you have to think about where are you going to find the place to live. And the answer, of course, is the multiple listing service, is where 90% of homes are sold. 90%. Now that is a huge stat, and whenever a real estate agent has a listing, typically he or she does post them on the multiple listing service. And it's a great advantage for you because you can log on to the multiple listing service by typing in www.bchn.com, and on the left hand side you'll see the logo multiple listing service, and you can click on that logo and you can view all listings within Canada right here on bchousingnetwork.com. One thing that we should keep in mind though is although 90% is a very impressive stat, we have to think about where are the other 10% of homes being sold. And the answer is for sale by owners. Now myself and Shalina, we work alongside for sale by owners, and what we do is once we've figured out exactly what kind of property you're looking for, whether that's an apartment, a house, a townhouse, whatever you're looking for, we not only look at the multiple listing service as a resource for listings, but we go to sites like this. We go to homesbyowner.com, we go to bcforsale.ca, fsbo.com, and this is just a small percentage of the sites out there. And while some real estate agents feel intimidated by going to these sites because it's a little bit more difficult to receive a commission, we feel that this is not a complication whatsoever. We feel that for sale by owners are actually more than accommodating, and they're very eager to sell their house because look at the competition. Look at all these different sites. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are just listed here, and this isn't even the half of it. So they're receiving a lot of competition, and sometimes when you show up with a buyer, they are pretty excited to do some business. One question that we have been asked is, if we show a place that is listed by a for sale by owner, is the buyer going to be stuck with the commission? And the answer is no. You will have to pay zero, zip and nothing. We negotiate our commissions directly from the seller, and so there is no cost to you by employing myself or Shalina with bchousingnetwork.com. So don't even worry about that. One thing that we should be thinking about though is what is the buying process and how do we go about doing it. So the first step to the buying process is number 1 here, which is getting a pre-approval for a mortgage. I think this is probably the most important part of the first stage of finding a place. And getting a pre-approval lets you know how many bedrooms we're looking for, whether we're going to be looking for a large backyard, or if we're going to be looking for a place in Mission, Chilliwack, Langley, Vancouver. It really helps us to figure out what our criteria is. And by the way, if you don't have a mortgage broker, we do have several mortgage brokers that work alongside us. So if you don't know any mortgage brokers, just give us a call anyways, and we'll point you in the right direction. Step 2 on our list is to meet up. And we can meet up at a coffee shop of your choice. Shalina and myself can meet you virtually anywhere. So let's meet up. Let's talk about exactly what you're looking for. Let's take a look at the criteria that you're searching for, if you have anything in particular. And then what we will do is we will go back to the drawing board. We'll figure out what kind of listings are available in your price range and in your criteria. And we'll start to show you properties that you'll like. Once we've found a property that you absolutely love, then we go on to the next stage, which is negotiating the property's price. So this is part 2 of the buying process, and negotiating the property's price is crucial. This is probably the number one thing for most buyers. They want to get a good price on their property, and why shouldn't they? So what we do is we walk through the property, we take a look at the positives, and we present the positives when we present our offer, but at the same time we take a look at all the things that we might have to fix, all the drawbacks, and we kind of list all of these things, and we negotiate on your behalf, and we bring that price down so that you're happy, but the seller's happy too. Okay? Once we've found a price that is workable with both the seller and the buyer, it's time to roll into step 5. Okay? And that is securing your investment. Okay, so let's inspect your property, hire a building inspector, let them walk through, and let's see how the furnace is working. Let's take a closer look at the roof, let's take a closer look at the foundation, let's inspect everything. Okay, get a valued appraiser come through so that the bank will secure the loan. And then the last thing that comes up here is to transfer the property. So we'll have to hire a lawyer to transfer title from the seller to the new owner. And if you're a first-time home buyer, you might not have been aware of all of these things, but these things do add up, and these things do cost money. And sometimes they cost a little bit too much money, but you know what? That's where we come in. With BC Housing Network, we bring everybody together. That's our job. We have over 8,000 people in our Facebook group. So we've got a lot of people, we've got a lot of professional, and because we do so much business, we generally stick to the same people. And when we stick to the same people, we start to see discounts. And when we see these discounts, we pass them directly on to the buyer. Okay, so the savings go straight to you. So you, as a buyer with BC Housing Network and myself, and Shalina, you will receive a discounted rate on the closing costs, moving costs, home appraisal, flooring, paint, roofing, paving, accounting, insurance. The list just keeps going on and on. So if you need to make contact with an expert professional, we can definitely help you out in that area. I think that this is probably the biggest advantage that we have over our competition, being that we can offer the most amount of savings just because we know a lot of people in the industry. Some real estate agents, they just simply do not have the kind of contacts that we have, and so if you're looking to save money on absolutely anything, then do give us a call. Or alternatively, what you can do if you're not looking to purchase a place right now is you can log on to Facebook and check out our Facebook group. We are the largest group in Canada with over 8,000 members. And if you're looking for something in particular, hey, you know what? You can post it on the wall and one of our members will get in contact with you. Of course, the best place to look for a listing is at bchn.com in our directory. A lot of the people that are listed in the directory, if you mention that you are with bchousingnetwork.com, they will get excited and they will most likely give you a little bit of a better price. So keep that in mind. We do work with buyers. We also work with sellers. If you'd like to watch that video, we have a video on sellers as well. If you'd like to contact us, you can simply do so by logging onto Facebook, send us a message, or add us as a friend. You can email us at info@bchn.com or give us a call at our Prudential Real Estate Office, 604-533-3231. This is Shane Harder, and it has been a pleasure speaking with you today.